4 ways facing your weaknesses can drive your success. When you think about the most successful people you know, do you ever think about their weaknesses? In today's world, with social media use at an all-time high, we're always looking at people's highlight reels. We see smiles in photos and captions about happiness and success, but what about everything else? Your biggest role models and most popular stars have weaknesses too. Everyone does. So why is it so hard to admit that you have them? Let's debunk that myth right now. Your weaknesses can drive your success if you let them. It starts with facing them, and it begins with these 4 reasons why facing your weaknesses can help in the long run. Number 1, it boosts your strength. Here's the twist. Admitting to your weaknesses actually makes you stronger. Ignoring a weakness doesn't make it go away. It makes it stay and fester. On the flip side, once you acknowledge that you're lacking in one area, you can learn how to improve. Day by day, you'll be able to transform that weakness into something much better. Number 2, you will be able to chase your dreams. You've probably heard this Tony Robbins quote before. Where focus goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, your focus grows. Knowing this, do you want to focus on your weaknesses and problems? Or do you think it might be better to focus on solutions and where you want to go? With more focus on self-improvement, you're able actually to improve. Zoom out and take a look at your strengths and weaknesses. First, think about what you're really good at. Ask some friends or family members if you have trouble getting started. Then, think about the areas you lack in. This is an essential exercise for anyone who wants to improve some area of their life, and it can help you achieve your dreams. Number 3, get ahead of the game. Let's face it, when you feel weak, you may be a little hard on yourself. This could lead to negative self-talk, and if it continues in that direction, it could result in more serious issues like depression or anxiety. Before it gets to that point, try to reframe how you think about it and look at your weaknesses as areas for improvement rather than bad or negative qualities. We all have an inner critic, that little voice in your head that comes up with all the reasons why something won't work. Your mind is trying to protect you from being hurt, but it tends to get a little extreme and may be holding you back from things that would really be amazing for you. Try to notice when you're being too tough on yourself or when you're talking yourself out of something. Ask yourself if your inner critic is speaking facts or giving opinions. Then use your new ways of thinking to evaluate it. Come up with some creative solutions and new ideas about what you want and whether or not that inner critic needs to be ignored this time. Number 4, it's about improvement. Facing your weaknesses isn't a one-time game. It's a constant state of improvement. Sure, the improvement begins with facing your flaws, but it goes so far beyond that. Self-improvement is a remedy for anxieties, doubts, and insecurities. Being hard on yourself is hard. No one needs that, so stop beating yourself up. Instead, look at your weaknesses as candidates for improvement. This is probably the ultimate DIY project, and you can always look to friends, mentors, and coaches for support along the way. Build your personal network with the people who will be honest with you and who will support you as you change. Remember, accountability separates the wishers in life from the action takers that care enough about their future to account for their daily actions. Are you ready to hit the road to success? Then it's time to fess up to who you are right now, start thinking about who you want to be, and begin planning how you'll get there.